Hello everybody. Well, in today's video I'll be talking about कि कौन सही होता है और कौन गलत. बहुत बार हमने देखा है कि हम जब भी आर्ग्यूमेंट में रहते हैं किसी के साथ, हम किसी से झगड़ा करते हैं तो हम कहते हैं कि तुम गलत हो, मैं सही हूँ. तो इस होल प्रोसेस, इन दिस होल प्रोसेस, who is right and who is wrong? So who will decide whether the thoughts or the processes that we are speaking about is right or wrong? नाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, पहले हमें उस इंसान की फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, वो कहाँ से आया है, उसकी कल्चर क्या है, वो कहाँ पैदा हुआ था, उसके समय कब वो पैदा हुआ था, वो कौन है, ये सब कुछ पता करने के बाद तुम असल में बता सकते हो कि व्हाट हिज आइडियोलॉजी विल बी और वुड बी. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट वी कॉल एज द बिलीफ सिस्टम. And belief system is actually shaped by where you are in the environment that you were born into, and that actually it has a larger impact on your complete ideas that you are currently having. For example, if you're born in India, I am born in India, so my belief system will be towards all of these things about the rights, equality that I'll be talking about. Then being in India, I will be supporting India, obviously. So this whole thing, you can actually get to know a lot about a person, about the language that he speaks, the knowledge that he or she has, and then what party, which political party, which ideology, which person she or he would like, right? So you can actually get to know the whole personality of a person just by knowing where he was born, about his culture, history, time of birth, date of birth, all of these things. So actually they do define a person indirectly. Now, so the surroundings that we are part of, actually the friend circle that we are part of, the friends and family, how they treat us, they actually shape the whole personality of ours. Now the question is, let me get back to the question, who is actually right and who is wrong? So in this I would like to quote of some philosopher. They are called the pragmatic philosophers, and they have this pragmatic philosophy that they support. The name I would like to quote is Charles Sanders Peirce and William James. So both of these philosophers, they say that what if everything you believe isn't true? How will you verify the truthfulness of your words? Today you will say that maybe I will go and Google it, or I'll go to the Gemini and ask whether this person is saying right or wrong. But that's not true. They are actually trained. The AI models are trained based on the recent website that comes into the picture, most favored data sets, and what is most likely said by the people. So whatever there is on the internet, that is what is being displayed in a shorter format by the AI. So Google is not much to be relying on. So where will you get this whole idea? Whom will you consult? Right? तो तुम्हें कैसे पता चलेगा कि कोई जो कह रहा है उसकी बात सही है या नहीं? To understand this, so truth क्या हो, truth से ट्रूथ क्या है, सच्चाई क्या है, what is right? That is not the big question. The question should be, इस ट्रूथ से क्या हो रहा है? What is this truth leading you to? Does this truth have some value that it can generate in our real life? You should always ask this. Why is this important? Because the questions that you are asking must have an impact on your life. So if it does not have any value that it can generate to your life, then that question is not worth asking. For example, we talk way too much about God, whether God exists or not, but the real question is existence or non-existence of God having any impact on your life? Are you being moral by the existence or non-existence of God? Is there any improvement in your work? Are you becoming more responsible for the work, or are you progressing in your future or life by the existence of God or not? So that should be the real question. The question should not be ki what is the truth? It should be, what is this truth leading you to? Is this truth is having any value in your life? Let us try to get to know this within some of the examples from our real life. For example, you try to understand that making a tea. Let us take the very simple example of making tea. Now, you will give this experiment shows that you are making a tea. You have given two people the same task of making tea. The first person boils the water first and then subsequently do the part. And the second person, what you do is, to the second person, that person boil the milk first. Getting it? Let me repeat for you. The first person, the two people are given the same task of making tea, but the first person boils the water first. The second person boils the milk first, and they do the exact same thing of making tea. And they, let us assume that in the conclusion, both the person, they make the tea of same taste, same quantity, and same color. So everything is exactly same, but the method they take is different. Same thing happens in life as well. If you see, whether you believe in the existence of God or not, or whether you do not believe in the existence of God, does not much affects. What affects is whether you are believing this path, the path that you're following, whether not believing is having any value to your life or not, or the part that you do not believe, and is it having any value that you are actually learning in your life. So the question should be, whose taste was better, who took less time, whose tea will remain fresh in that experiment. So your question shouldn't be which method was best, but what the result was more beneficial in your life. So that's what we should be doing actually. Never seek for truth. Try to actually, when you seek for truth, when you find something, you will never get it. Just stop rushing towards the truth. Try to be truthful yourself. So the question is here that never ask whose method was best. You should ask whose result was much better. Now, the problem is not that we are brainwashed. We think our thoughts are more makes more sense, or it is more sensible. I personally would say that I have faced a lot of people in my life that try to prove themselves that they are right. They are having much better intellect than the other. Then if you talk about veganism, people try to say that this I'm vegetarian. I'm less. I do less harm to the animals than the people who are eating animals. The question is again that not about whether you are vegan or vegetarian or non-vegetarian. The question is, what values are you getting from it? Are you becoming a good person? Are you stopping the crime against animals? That should be the real question that you should be asking, not about whether veganism or vegetarianism is good. Obviously, vegan lifestyle is actually having a good impact on people. They are realizing the animals product shouldn't be consumed, and the exploitation against the animals should be stopped. But again, the question is veganism actually not leading, isn't that leading to if everyone on this earth become vegan, wouldn't that supply will reduced, so demand is reducing. Subsequently, what will happen is demand will also reduce. So wouldn't that make the domestic animals extinct? I'm not against animal abuse, but I'm just asking this very question. Now, the best belief may not always win the debate. Remember this. But which belief made the life much better? That should be the question. So next time when you have an argument with someone, try to analyze whether this argument is having some impact on my life or not. If it isn't, then just stop the discussion or debate with any person. Do not argue with them. Just stay with and do not abuse someone just because they are having a different ideology. As I was saying, that belief is shaped by the family, the surroundings that you are part of. So it's completely fine that the person is having different belief ideas, or their own mechanism of understanding things. Do not try to correct them, just respect everyone. Thank you very much.